Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an IMATS haul. I'm sure you saw it by the looks of the title of the video. So I recently went to IMATS. It was actually yesterday from when I'm filming this. I don't know when it'll go up, but it was yesterday. So I'm just going to show you guys what I got, talk to you guys a little bit about it. Please ignore this. This is me. You can see my camera right there. You guys can't see my setup, but I had to improvise with my setup. I know it's a different background from my last few videos, and that's because I'm back home visiting family. So just ignore that. Ignore me and my window. I'm using natural lighting, so just want to get that out of the way. If you guys are curious on this look or want to know how I achieved this look, I actually did a first impressions before I did this video with the products, with some of the products that I got. So if you guys are interested in that video, then if it's up by the time this video goes up, I'll go ahead and link it down. If not, I'll link it down once I do post it, so that way you guys can check it out. I'm actually living for this lip color, so if you guys are curious to see any of the products that I used on this face or I used for this look, just keep watching. Okay, so to get into it, or to start off with this video, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with B Bella. So at B Bella, I got this palette. It's called the Silent Night palette. I guess one of the workers there was telling me that it's one of their most popular ones. I do already have a palette from B Bella, so I knew I absolutely had to go there because I love the palette that I have. Okay, so I got this palette. This is how it looks. When I saw this, I thought of fall shades. I absolutely loved it. This is the palette that I used on my eyes for this look. If you guys can see it, it's so pretty. It has a lot of shimmers and it has a good amount of mattes, which I love. It's really pretty. I do absolutely love this. I have tested it already, so I know. It has good pigmentation. If you guys haven't heard of B Bella, it's similar to Morphe in its packaging and everything. Sorry, I have lash glue on there. But it's similar to Morphe. Pigmentation is similar to Morphe, and their brushes are similar to Morphe. So if you guys love Morphe, I assure you, you're going to absolutely love B Bella. Their pricing is pretty much the same. I got this palette for $16, I believe is how much it was at IMATS. I think regularly they're $20.99, $21.99, so they're not too bad. If you're a beginner in makeup, I recommend like B Bella and Morphe because you get a good amount of products and good pigmentation in the products that you buy, which is good for like a starter kit or anything like that. And then from B Bella, I also got this really cute rose gold brush. Like the handle is black, and then like their wording and like this right here is rose gold. So I heard that they revamped their like logo and everything, and like their packaging, and honestly I think this is so cute. So it's just this fan brush. This is the RR212. I used this one today as well. I absolutely loved it. It's nice and fluffy. I do wish it was a little bit smaller, but they do have a smaller version of this, so you could always pick that one up, but I do love it. And then I also got the round shader in 112. I used this one to contour my nose, and it was amazing. I don't know if it'll focus on it. There you go. So that's why it's sturdy, if you're wondering. But it's nice and dense, and it was nice and firm, so you still have control on like what you're doing. So I absolutely recommend this one as well. Pricing, I think this one was $3. I want to say this one was $5. I think their rose gold ones was like their newer collection they just came out with, and I believe it was $5. So they were a little bit more pricier, but nonetheless it was still really good pricing. But I also got this brush. This is the NG316. I use it today for my contour. So any angled brushes I love using for contour, and I loved it as well. It was nice and fluffy, nice and firm, also just like the other one, so you get really good control on what you're doing. This one, I want to say was $5 as well. I think I threw away the receipt. Let me see. Yeah, I think I threw away the receipt, so I can't see how much they're worth. But I'm pretty sure both of those were like around $5. Nonetheless, so really inexpensive. And then the last brush, or like single brush that I got there, because I also got kits, but the last single brush that I got there was their 125, and it's just like an angled brush. If you guys have seen the Anastasia ones or like the Morphe ones, it's just like an angled brush on one end and then the spoolie on the other. You can never go wrong with brushes like these. And I'm always like buying new ones because the spoolie always gets dirty and I don't know how to clean them. So if you guys know how to clean these, let me know, because that way I would be saving money on buying all these brushes. But I got that, and then I also got this kit. I got this one, so it's the same kit, just different colors. I got this one, the black and the gold, and I also got this pink one. It was really, really pretty. I actually got that one for one of my friends, so I already gave it to her. But these were really inexpensive too. They were like $15, and it comes with 10 brushes, 5 eyes and 5 face. So I thought it was a really good deal. I regret not getting one for myself. This one's actually for my mom because she needed some brushes as well. So I'm like, I might have to steal some from her. But it was a really good deal for these two. $15 for 10 brushes. That's not bad. And they're really, really nice brushes. So from B Bella, I believe that was it that I got from them. So moving on to, let's do Namies. Namies was a pretty good one too. So at Namies, I stopped by at the Cover FX side of the booth. So Namies always brings different brands, and then they always offer 40% off. So it's great. I always love stopping at Namies. So I stopped by at their Cover FX little booth one, and I got their mattifying primer, and it's supposed to be with anti-acne treatment. I used this one as well today. I love this one. I even loved it like when she tested it on me. So if you are oily, I would recommend this one. So I'm so like really excited to try these. I don't really have a lot of primers, and I don't really play around with a lot of primers, so I'm excited to have this one. I also got the Press Mineral Foundation. I got this one in N40. Let me see that. You guys can see my little setup right there. So I got this one in N40. I used it today as well. I feel like it was a pretty good match. Not too bad. It was nice and light. It does have a little bit more coverage because it is a foundation powder. So I like just kind of dusted it on really lightly because I didn't want it to overpower the foundation that I used under. But really good purchases. These were 40% off, so I believe they were like 20 something each, which is really, really good. They're usually like 40 something, I want to say, around there. And then I also stopped by at the Smashbox one. It was right next to the Cover FX, and I stocked up on my favorite primer water. I think it's the only primer water, but I stocked up on the primer water. I'm almost out of it, so had to grab this one as well. Like I said, they were all 40% off, so I was like, steal, definitely going for it. I also stopped by at the Artist Couture one, and I got what did I get? I got Illuminati. It's a nice gold. I used it today as well, so that's the highlight I'm using. I did use one under, but I'll talk about that later. I'll talk about it in just a second. But this one's a really nice gold. It's, I don't know if you won't be able to catch it too much. Look, there you go. It's like a really nice bright gold. It's not too dark. I feel like any skin tone can use this. I'm a little bit more of a lighter skin tone, and it works fine on me, but I'm sure on deeper skin tones it would look just as great on pale skin tones as well. I was saying in my other video though that with these, at least for me, I personally like to top these on top of like whatever other highlight I'm using. I noticed that that's when I get the best results. I have double take in this one as well, and I used it alone one time. I didn't really like it, and then the other day I used it on top of another highlighter that I had, and I absolutely loved it. I feel like it pops out a little bit more, so I definitely recommend topping it on top of another highlighter. And then for Namies, I also went to Laura Mercier. I originally had 2 highlighters that I was going to get, that I was between. I ended up getting just one of them, and it was the Shimmer Bloc and Pink Mosaic. I would show you guys what it looks like, but I used this in my last video, and this is one that I used under. And I realized that it was cracked, so I need to take this back to Namies and get a new one. Or I don't know if I might switch the color, because I did use it and I wasn't a big fan of it. I don't know if it's meant to be... Yeah. Okay, so I just read the back of it, and it says, like the directions, it says swirl product with finishing brush and apply to the entire face for radiant sheen. So when I applied it as a highlight, it was kind of like a sheen. It wasn't really vibrant, which I was kind of disappointed in, but I wasn't really sure if it was meant to be a highlight. The way it looks, like once you open and you look at the product, it does look like a highlight, so maybe that was my fault for not looking at what it was. But I don't know if I would use it as a finishing powder because it has, I got pink Mosaic, so it has a pink undertone, and I'm pretty sure someone doesn't want to look pink. So maybe I would use this as like, I don't know, maybe I would use it as a highlight, or like maybe a little bit on my forehead if I want that to shine, on my chin. Honestly, I don't know. I have to take it back and see. I know they had another color and it was a little bit more of a brown, or like more of a tan color, so I might have to exchange it for that one, or I might just get this one. I'm not sure. I actually wanted to try this one as blush because it had a really dark pink, but I didn't want to get in there that much because it, like I said, it was broken, so I didn't want to mess with it. So yeah, there's that, and that was all that I got at Namie's. And then I went to Frankie Rose and I got their Matte Perfection foundation. I got it in the color, or in the shade Olive. It doesn't say it on here, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I definitely wanted to stop by on their booth and get one because if you guys watch Jenny69 or her sister Annette69, you know that they rave about this. And I used that one today and I absolutely loved it. Okay, I just dropped it. But I absolutely love it. It has really good, oh, it does say it on here. It has, sorry, I get distracted easily if you guys didn't notice. It has really good pigmentation. It is like a medium coverage. You can definitely layer it though to build up coverage to full. It wasn't completely matte. I did notice that, and I used the Cover FX mattifying primer as well. I think I felt this one more matte than I did with the foundation. The foundation was a little bit dewy, but it wasn't like an overpowering dewy, so I'm fine with it. But I do have to put that out there. I didn't feel like it was absolutely matte. But yeah, nonetheless, I really like this foundation and it matched me perfectly. And then I also stopped by at, what was it, Friends Beauty, and I got the Skindinavia finishing spray. If you guys use the Urban Decay finishing spray or setting spray, that one's actually made by Skindinavia. So when I saw that, I absolutely love the Urban Decay one. So when I saw that, I was like, I know I have to get this one because I love that one. So I know I'm going to love this one. And this one, it says it's an oil-free, paraben-free. And this one's an 8 fluid ounce. The Urban Decay ones that they sell at Sephora or like at Ulta, those are 4 ounces. So it was double the size, and I think I paid like $27 for this one. And those normally retail for the 4 ounces. Retail for $31, $32, I want to say. So it was a really good deal. When I saw that, I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting this one. Sorry, I mean, heck yeah, I'm getting this one. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting this one. I used this one today and I loved it as well. Nice, and it kind of is moisturizing, and I feel like with these like setting sprays, also like Fix Plus, I feel like if, at least with me, if my face is looking cakey or if my makeup is looking cakey, I notice that if I spray this, it kind of like blends everything out and it looks nice. Sorry, can you guys hear my cousins downstairs? I forgot to mention my family's having a barbecue, and so all my family's downstairs while I'm up here filming this. So if you guys hear noise, it's my family. Okay, so as I was saying, I feel like it kind of makes my foundation and my powder and everything, because I'm oily, so I have to set my foundation and my concealer with powder. So it does tend to happen where I look a little bit cakey or anything like that. So I noticed that when I spray these, it kind of makes my makeup look like second skin, and which I absolutely love. Like, it takes care of any like excess powder or excess foundation that I have, and I love it. So that's why I love to set my face, not only for for it to last longer, but also because it helps with that. Like, it helps my face look a little bit more natural, or my makeup look a little more natural. And I know we're wearing makeup, so it's not gonna look super natural, but I meant like more natural than someone who's cake face. So I also, at Friends, I also got the RCMA No Color powder. I got this one because of Kathleen Lights. This one retails for $12, I believe, and I got it for $10. I used it today. I loved it as well. There's not much to say about it. What I was afraid of happening, I was afraid that once I dusted off that there was gonna be like some white left over, or like like white cast pretty much. So far I didn't notice anything when I wiped it off, which was really good. It worked just like my Laura Mercier, so I love it. I'm really glad I got this. I actually ran out of my Laura Mercier one, so I'm glad I picked this up. And then, oh, I have like 2 bags, and I had one of them filled with mostly everything, so I was like, oh, you know, like I'm done. No. So I went a little crazy on lashes. When I say a little, guys, it wasn't a little. I went super crazy on lashes. I think that's what I spent most of my money on, which is fine. I love lashes. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I got. Okay, did any of you guys go to IMATS? If you did, let me know. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what you guys got. Let me know if you saw me. I don't know. There was a bunch of people this year. I do have to say that. Well, okay, so my friends and I got there like at 5 in the morning. I know, crazy. But there was like maybe 5 people in front of us, so it was fine. Like, that's what we wanted. We didn't want to be waiting in lines for hours. And last year we didn't really. The only one was Morphe, and that one was like 3 hours long. And I kid you guys not, people literally ran to the Morphe one, like once they opened the doors and everything. So we didn't even go there. But just let you know that, because I was like, it's not worth it. I think they have like 15-20% off, so I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I'll just go someday to the store. But yeah, we got there super early. We wanted to get to the lines that usually, or the booths that usually have a lot of people, or like get busy. So it was pretty good. Also, I was pretty much tired. That's why I didn't vlog. I did take my camera and everything, like I was thinking about vlogging, but I was just way too tired, and just walking around with all those people there. Like, we still had to wait in line in some of them, obviously, like as the day progressed. So I was just over it. But yeah, just a quick little story. But I stopped by at Lady Moss, and I picked up some Koko lashes. I absolutely love Queen Bees. I live by them now. So I picked up 3. So they were having for these, like, they're not nicer lashes. I don't know how to like explain it, but they had like some lashes were 3 for $9, I believe, and the other ones were 4 for $20, which was the ones that I got. I got the 4 for $20, so I don't know if it's like their premium lashes or I don't know, but I got 3 of the Queen Bees, and then I got SoHos, which are pretty much similar to the ones I had already gotten. So as a side-by-side, you can see that these are SoHo and these are Queen Bees. SoHos are actually similar to the ones that I'm wearing today. I'll show you those in a bit, but they do look a little bit wispier, so I'm glad. So the wispiness looks like the Queen Bees, if you guys can see. So these are Queen Bees. Let's see if it'll zoom in. There you go. And these are the SoHos. So I tend to go for lashes that are a little bit wispier, or that are a little bit more wispy. So you'll definitely notice that in the rest of the lashes. But yeah, those were the ones I got from Lady Moss. And then I went to House of Lashes. That was actually the first booth I went to. They were giving out like these cute little bags. Well, they did this with like every purchase, so but they were giving out these little unicorn portable chargers for the first 150 people. So I was like, I definitely, like, I'm going there, because these are honestly like the cutest thing ever. They're actually really big though. Can you guys see how thick that is? I thought they were gonna be a little bit tinier, but I mean, it's fine, it was free. Okay, so then when I went to House of Lashes, I picked up, honestly, I don't think you guys want to know how many I picked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I picked up 11 lashes. You guys can see my cat right there. So the reason I got so many was because I got 2 3-packs. So I got 3 Iconics. So just 3 of the regular Iconics. The 3-pack I believe was $21. There you go. I absolutely love these. I had, from last year, I had already picked up a pair of these. So I knew I had to stock up on these because my other ones were already old. So I got 3 of these. And then I also got, which I didn't know they had, but I also got their Iconic Lights, which are pretty much the same thing, the same length and everything. They're just a little bit less, like these look, the Iconic regulars look stacked, and these just look like one. Like, do you see that? They're less denser and a lot lighter, hence light. But there you go. You can see it's like the same length. I think these are a little bit, they're going to be a little bit more natural, so they're going to be better for like if you want to do it on like not everyday basis, but like on a normal day, not some like an event or anything. Whereas to Iconics are a little bit more for like going out. So then I also got Featherette. These are also really pretty. These are nice and wispy. Like I said, the lashes that I tend to go for are wispy. So most of these lashes are wispy. So I got one pair of these. I believe like, I forgot what they're called. I think they're called like their premiums. Let me see. I like the little menu thing right here. So yeah, so these are their premiums. Their premiums were each $8 where they're normally retail for $12. So that was pretty good. The Iconics are also premium. So that's why those were $21. And then in the last ones for premium, I got Boudoir. I think that's how you say it. These are also wispy. I got these last year as well. I actually got these at Fame Expo. So if you saw my Fame Expo haul, you saw these. I love these. And then the other 3-pack that I got were Bambies. Bambies are actually the ones that I'm wearing right now. If you see my first impressions video, you'd know that I wasn't the biggest fan of these. So I have 3 of these just because, or at least I didn't like them with no liner look. If you have a liner on, they look a lot better just because, do you see those gaps right there? If you don't have a liner, you can definitely tell that you're wearing fake lashes. But the thing that I did is I just went over it with liner a little bit. Like I just went in like the sections that were open and it covered the band, so it was fine. But I would definitely recommend those with liner. And then also they don't stick out and they're not as wispy as like all the other lashes, which I was a little bit bummed out about. They're a little bit more like straight, which obviously if you wear fake lashes, you want something that's gonna curl and something that's gonna be like nice and wispy, like I said. So I was a little bit disappointed on those, but it's okay. I'll just work with them. But then I also got Temptress Wispie. I feel like I had already gotten a pair of these at Fame as well. These are nice and wispy. Like I said, like all the other ones. These are natural though. These are similar to the Queen Bees that I got from Koko lashes, but they're the band is a lot thinner and they're a lot more casual, like for casual wear. These were $6 each. So these are their classic looks, it's from their classic line, so it's a lot cheaper. And then the last one from the classic line that I got was Siren. And these are similar to Bambie. They're just a little bit fuller, as you can tell. They're just a lot fuller. You can see that the spaces aren't as big in these, which I feel like I'm gonna like a lot better. These do look a little bit wispier. They look like they're not just straight. So I regret not getting a 3-pack of the Sirens and just getting one of Bambie, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and work with it. So that is it from what I got from House of Lashes. I know, I told you guys it was a lot of lashes. I think in total it was like 15 lashes, so it was a lot. And then last thing, I didn't purchase these. These were actually given to me, but we stopped by the L'Oreal booth. They had like a little booth there. I don't think they were actually selling anything. I think it was just like for touch-ups, but they gave us their new Voluminous mascara. The Luminous mascara is actually not new. They have it in black and brown, but they have it in this blue shade, and this one's the one that's new. So they went ahead and gave us this. And then they also gave us their new Infallible paints. They gave us this purple one, and they gave us this red one, which is actually the one that I'm wearing, and I really liked it. And it looks like it's just like a squeeze tube, but it actually has a doe foot applicator, which I actually really liked. So I'm happy about that. It was nice to apply. It feels more like a mousse consistency. So it's like a liquid lipstick, but like a mousse consistency, if that makes sense. But that pretty much completes everything that I got from IMATS. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you guys went to IMATS or if you guys have tried any of these products, let me know in the comments. If you have any requests for new videos, let me know as well. Bye!